There are still a fair number of sparrows migrating through the driftless region now as we move toward the end of October. Besides seeing this swamp sparrow this morning, I also saw white-throated sparrows, white-crowned sparrows, song sparrows, fox sparrows, and Lincoln sparrows. So yeah, enjoy them while we can, because it won't be too much longer and they will be moving south of the region. By the way, these swamp sparrows do nest here locally in the summer in wetland habitats, and they nest way up into northern Canada as well. Most of the swamp sparrows will certainly move south of our area for the winter, anywhere from Missouri down to the Gulf of Mexico. If this swamp sparrow would turn so we could see more of its body, it would have some colorful rusty brown wings that are kind of a distinctive feature besides the clear chest that we see here. And you don't have to be in a swamp to see these swamp sparrows now in migration. This one here was in a brushy fence line. So enjoy the sparrow migration while it's still around. These delightful little all-aster flowers may just be the hardiest wildflowers we have here in the driftless region. They also go by the name of frost aster, and they can certainly survive a frost. You know, we've had temperatures here the last couple nights that dropped down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, well below freezing, and these flowers are still blooming. So yeah, quite amazing. They also go by the name of oldfield aster, by the way, and they are quite common in areas that have seen some disturbance. But even though they're a very common wildflower here in the fall season, they are important for pollinators. I often see butterflies using them and a variety of other pollinators as well. I was looking for some late season flower flies, sometimes known as syrphid flies or hoverflies, on them today, because late in the year like this, those are some of the last flies or insects to be buzzing around these flowers. But enjoy these all asters or frost asters or oldfield asters for the next few days. They will soon be setting some nice little white fluffy seeds. Now is the time to harvest black walnuts here in the driftless region if you haven't done so already. We had a bumper crop of black walnuts this fall, and the recent winds we've had certainly brought them all down to the ground now. It won't be too long and the squirrels will start to steal some of that bounty. So yeah, collect the black walnuts and usually, you know, put them down in a cool area where they can kind of maybe dry out a little bit. And then later on this fall or winter, you can, you know, bring them out on a cold winter's night and crack them open and get some of those delicious nut meats inside for, you might say, spicing up cookies or putting on some ice cream or something like that. They are a very nutritious food, full of fat and good stuff for us. Yeah, the oils in there and black walnuts are very healthful. So if the only thing you have to worry about, you know, when you're picking black walnuts is staining your hands, getting them kind of brownish black from those hulls. But that's a small price to pay for some very tasty treats.